Trap life music. Trap life music.
Yeah, nigga. Walk team. Everything for nothing, huh?
Trap life.
Black low, black J, Levi's, all black. I go by the name of Buhd, B-U-H-D. Born and raised in Shaw, Mississippi. You know, deep down south, up in the Delta. Kind of like a country boy a little bit, you know. You know, growing up in the South is hard either way, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to come up. Ain't much down there to do, you know, just trying to get up out that struggle. I probably came up on the East when I was about 13, because I was down south staying with my grandma for a while, my grandma and my mom. So I got in some trouble down there, then I moved up to Boston. But you know, in the East and the South, it's a little different, just a little faster in the East, but everybody's still struggling, still got to pay them bills, still trying to get that money. So, you know, that led into a little trouble too. I ended up doing some time, 3 years in prison when I was like 17, you know, running around, got caught up in the game. You know, that kind of opened my eyes too. When I got out, I was like 21, 22. You know, I was in there, mom going through it, grandma ended up dying, you know, so I got out on a little vengeance. Like, I got to make something happen either way, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's only one way now, to focus on this music and do what I got to do.
I just left Mississippi, country boy just hit me with like 3 bricks. In the kitchen with the remix, turn 3 into 5, bring them G's quick. I just left Texas, got pounds of the good in the Lexus. We don't do phones, man. We only talk code for the whole.
You know, that's what brings a lot of meaning behind my songs. Shit that I do is I mostly spit that real, or what I've been through, you know, just what I know. So when I'm in that studio, it just Buhd, you know what I'm saying? That's what you get me.
They wish me had a wish till I cocked the fifth and then daddy the shift. He never realized that is what is in the time. Till he seen the rain, same color as lemon lime. Chrome, glistening 9, fuck a nickel and dime. I rather fly birds, cop pounds of hazel recline. Got the mind of a hustler, so I never be broke. Even if I lose it all and start back with a broke.
But music have always influenced me to try to keep my mind out of things, keep my mind focused. You know, I grew up listening to rappers like UGK, Snoop Dogg, Kusha Conflict, Twister. I got a whole variety of artists I used to listen to, so I ain't never stuck on one basis, East, West. It don't really matter. You know, when I get in the lab, I just do me, basically. Once I get in there, talk about my day's struggle, or talk about what's going on that day, what's on my mind, what I think, my thoughts on the world or whatever. I just express me. When I'm in that studio, I zone out. That's how I get away from this world sometimes, you know, get in, lock in. And my fans are just feeling what I speak, because we all go through the same thing at times, you know.
I'ma give them what they want. Man, I got what they need. Being Frank's crazy stacks, I'm talking large currency. Oh, so low, so what the gin. You can keep that Hennessy. Stash spot full of pounds. Oh, no seats. If it smell like loud, then you know that's me. Make you swear Dr. Feds, cause I love the streets. Know your girl got needs, and she wanna taste me. Ain't shit sweet, nigga, know I fuck with straight G's. I'ma give them what they want, give them what they want, give them what they want, give them what they want.
One of my first live shows I think I did with Nappy Roots. I think I was probably around about 15 or 16, they came down, and I was performing this place on Cape Cod called Kendrick's or something like that, and one of their managers was there, and he said he liked one of my songs, so that was one of the first like tours I ever got on. Snappy Roots, and then that right there was just a big improvement right there, and that just make me go harder. So I just stayed in the lab. My other artists I did was Ludacris. I did shows with French Montana. I have songs with Chic Luch, Maybach Music artists, Young Breed, Dipset artists, J.R. Ryder. You know, I have a few, Coke Boy Cheese. So I have a few tracks in there already in the game. So, you know, I'm putting in that work. That all come with work and time, and, you know.
I'm all about the Benjamins. Better get a close up on me, go and get your lens. Got a couple chicks with me, told her bring a couple friends. Just your loop is so fly, blowing like a cylinder.
I became an artist. Well, I always been wanted to rap anyways, ever since I was young. I really want, like, no average kid want to grow up, be a firefighter, police, or doctor or something, you know what I'm saying? I always wanted to rap anyways, so I'm basically doing what I like to do anyway. So when I became an artist, I'm me anyway, so I'm just being me. So that's what that is right there. My biggest break so far, ain't really got no biggest break. It's just regular living. I'm just doing what I have to do. Just everyday grind, you know, hard work and dedication in this music. A lot of people think it just comes, but it's a lot behind this. You know, you just gotta be willing, and it's just in me anyway. This is what I do, you know. What distanced me from a lot of other artists, I don't worry about nobody else, you know what I'm saying? If I gotta do what I gotta do, I'ma do it. You know, I know what it takes. It just takes a lot of work, sacrifices, time.
They say before you have pleasure, gotta go through pain. I ain't got no time for losses, everything the game. If I let a tear drop, then I'm less than a man. We come and test the pistol grand, reaping death in my hands. I just seen the top and bottom, but I'm destined to stand elastic with the work. I'm stretching the grams. You know that red light, green light, the wolves coming in. I ain't talking on against, but they ready to clap.
Who do I do this for? You know, I do this for my family, first of all, and that's basically it. Do it for myself, you know, and that's who I do it for, man. You know, try to get us up out of this struggle. What's success to me? Success to me is doing what you love to do, living life. That's success. Completing your goals. You know, you just enjoying what you love to do. That's success to me. All right, I'm out. I go by the name of Buhd, B-U-H-D. Check me out at everything.com, or you can check me out at Instagram at GuapTeam. Also, you can check the videos out at YouTube, Everything TV. And we just been working, man. We just out here grinding. Continue the hard work and focusing on that success.
Shorty said she never been with a fly nigga like me. We on the knife out with the top down. Speakers so they knock now. Haters know we got loud. I'm on the highway and I'm riding high. Shorty said she never been with a fly nigga like me. We on the knife out with the top down. Speakers so they knock now. Haters know we got loud. Both side music, putting on my tux, inhale that loud, turn down for what? Expensive taste, so I exhale, expensive bud. Got to see a little red bone that love to roll my weed up. We riding with that top down, Trevor's up.